people power, our power. So this is what is happening in Uganda right now. The people have stood, they have rejected the fake and cook resource from the criminal regime. They have rejected it. Look at it. So you see them on the street. And now you know what is happening? When the people stood up and they went on the street to protest and they have rejected it, the criminal regime, you know what they are known for? They sought to shootings, killings and all that. Throwing tear gas, beating people, arresting people. That's what is happening. Yeah, so I hope you can hear the gunshots. That's what the criminal regime knows to do best. Gunshot killings. But the people said enough is enough. You have rejected it. And I'm happy for that. Yes.
What happens when a people stop being afraid? Power doesn't fight back with debate, it panics. History shows this pattern every single time. The fist in chains isn't weakness, it's pressure building. Fear is the last weapon of long-standing regimes. Once fear cracks, control collapses faster than expected. This is not symbolism, it's a political law. If fear remains, the system survives without reform. If fear breaks, the people reclaim leverage overnight. The regime wins when citizens self-censor and hesitate. The people win when silence turns into coordination. This moment matters because delay strengthens oppression. Waiting always favors those already in power. Neutrality here is not safety, it's submission.
Power never rests only on weapons or uniforms. It rests on belief. The belief that resistance is futile. That belief is manufactured through arrests, examples, and intimidation. Over time, fear becomes normalized and inherited. But fear is fragile. It collapses when people act together. History proves regimes fall after fear breaks, not before. The chains in the image show control depends on consent. Here's the contradiction most people miss. Fear doesn't protect regimes, it exhausts them. Maintaining fear costs money, force, and constant repression. The moment people lose fear, power must overreact. That overreaction exposes weakness to the world. What looks like strength is often panic management. Power fears unity more than protests.
Fear is temporary. Courage spreads faster than repression. No regime falls because people are loud. It falls because they stop believing. The image says it clearly. Fear shifts before power does. Once fear disappears, authority negotiates or collapses. History does not reward silence. It records moments of decision. So the real question is, what breaks fear first, time or people? Oppression survives on psychology more than force. Fear is learned, repeated, and socially reinforced. Courage is contagious when people witness it. No system is permanent once belief erodes. Power reacts violently when it senses loss of control. History always sides with those who endure longest. The future is decided when fear changes sides.
If Museveni stays, the country does not return to normal. It enters a holding pattern of tension. Short term, the state tightens control, arrests increase, speech narrows, fear is enforced again. The economy feels it next. Investors pause, youth unemployment deepens, capital quietly exits. International pressure grows, but not fast enough to protect ordinary people. The biggest cost is psychological. People lose faith in peaceful change. When ballots stop working, frustration looks for other doors. History shows this road never ends in stability, only delay.
If instead Yoweri Museveni decided to go, the immediate effect would be a sharp drop in national tension as the announcement alone calms streets, eases security pressure, steadies markets, and restores psychological breathing space. Shortly after, the real test would begin as old guard elites try to preserve influence, security institutions reposition, and opposition unity is stressed, making a clear, credible transition roadmap essential to prevent uncertainty from creeping back. Regionally and internationally, Uganda's tone would reset as sanctions talk softens, aid pivots toward institution building, tourism and investment signals improve, and the country sheds its crisis framing. Internally, a difficult but necessary reckoning would surface around corruption, abuses, and land issues. where selective accountability and truth processes, handled carefully, matter more than revenge to avoid new divisions. Over the longer term, institutions would start to outweigh personalities. Elections would slowly regain meaning. Youth would re-engage politically. The military would professionalize away from politics. Leadership would become replaceable again. And the nation would stop waiting on one man. Because leaving wouldn't magically fix Uganda, but it would restore possibility, reopening the future with risk and choice instead of freezing it in predictable stagnation.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. It helps push this message further. Subscribe if you want clear, fearless breakdowns like this, without propaganda and without insults. And now, let's take it one step at a time. Share this video with one person who needs to hear it. Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell us this. If Uganda is at a crossroads, what's the first step that must happen for real change to be peaceful and lasting?